Welcome to Differential Equations. This is Activity 621, Part C. This is my second attempt because I messed up a negative last time. And Gideon is here to help me. Gideon has the Sharpie we need. You want to make a little smiley face over in the corner here? Yeah. That smiley face is there to help encourage you to finish strong. All right, now I'm going to start doing some math, okay? Do you want to stay here or you want to go? Okay. All right. So do you want to show them the fancy fish? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take Laplace transform both sides. And so this guy turns into the capital X minus s squared x minus x times, and then here I've got x of 0 is 1, x prime of 0 is 1, so minus s minus 1 minus 4 times sx minus 1 plus 20x equals, yeah, there's the fancy fish. Oh, it holds paper clips. All right, and then on the right side, we've got to use our table, I think. So sine of 3t would be, and 3 stays. So sine of 3t would be a over s squared plus a squared. Here a is 3, and I'm also multiplying it by this 3. So I'll do 9 over s squared plus 9. So this 9 is basically that 3 times that 3, and this 9 is this 3 squared. So don't be confused. It just happened to work out that way. So now we solve for x. So you've got s squared minus 4s plus 20 times x plus, no, minus s, and then I've got a minus 1 and a minus minus, so plus 4. And here's where I made the mistake last time, going too quickly without double checking my work. So positive 4 minus 1, so it makes it a plus 3 equals 9 over s squared plus 9. Okay, so then s squared minus 4s plus 20 times x equals 9 over s squared plus 9 plus s minus 3. Then I'm going to multiply top and bottom by s squared plus 9 times s squared plus 9, because I'm thinking ahead, trying to get my common denominator. Then here, I want to be thinking about, does this factor? No. If you do the quadratic formula, you'll get complex roots. So if that happens in this scenario where you're trying to do partial fractions, then you complete the square. So I'm going to complete the square here. So then we got s squared minus 4s plus, so then minus 4, so divide this by 2 squared is 4. And I'll kind of break our 20 into 4 and then what's left over. So 16 times x equals, let's factor that out and do 2 things at once here. 9 plus, how many s cubes? 1. How many s squareds? Negative 3. Parentheses there. Minus 3 s squared plus 9s minus 27 all over s squared plus 9. Okay. So then we have s minus 2 squared. Yeah? Catching fish for dinner? Excellent. Excellent. Plus 16 times x. Oh, nice. Is that how you're catching the fish?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. Equals, here, I guess I can simplify, or I'll just leave it off. All right, so then divide by this term. So then x equals, so I'm going to do two things at once. I'm going to simplify the negative 27 into plus 9. So s cubed minus 3s squared plus 9s. And then instead of minus 27, it's minus 18 all over. So dividing by that, so dividing by s squared plus 9 times s minus 2 squared plus 16. Okay, so now comes the partial fractions. So this is x equals a s plus b over s squared plus 9 plus cs plus d over s minus 2 squared plus 16. What you doing, buddy?
What's that?
It's a printer.
But, why is it there?
That's for scanning and printing. But we need to, can you close it up? That's, we don't want to break that. All right. Now we're gonna do, we gotta do our little partial fractions here. Gotta do our algebra. So this gives us that x, so then multiply, come denominator, so then as plus b times this, which I'm going to use the nicer form, which is that, s squared minus 4s plus 20. Plus cs plus d times s squared plus 9 equals s cubed minus 3s squared plus 9s minus 18. So let's combine my s cubed terms. So s cubed is, I've got a s cubed and a cs cubed. So a plus c s cubed. And then let's combine all my s squared terms. So how many s squared terms do I have? I have minus 4a plus b. And then how many s squared terms here? Just plus d. Because I can't get an s squared term there. And then how many s terms do I have? I have 20a. How's it going?
Good.
20a. And then, so 20a minus 4b. And then plus 9c. Plus 9c. S. And then how many constant terms? 20b plus 9d. Equals s cubed minus 3s squared plus 9s minus 18. Okay, didn't quite fit on one line there. Okay, so that means a plus c is 1, negative 4a plus b plus d is negative 3, 20a minus 4b plus 9c is 9, and then that one there. So let's pull out the handy dandy sage and add some, move my head out of the way. Let's add some cells and move this guy down out of the way. And then, all right, now let's see. So let's create a matrix. What should we call it? Call it capital M for matrix. And then what am I? We'll do the s cubed terms first. So s cubed has an a, 0 b's, 1 c, 0 d's. and it's equal to 1. Okay, the s squared terms have negative 4a, 1b, no c's involved, and there's 1d, and the s squared terms are equal to negative 3. And then the s terms are 20 a's, negative 4 b's, 9 c's, and 0 d's are involved. Oh, and the s terms equal 9, and the constant terms are, you've got no a's are involved, there's 20 b's, no c's, and 9 d's is equal to negative 18. So then I'm missing some things. Add that, okay, and then show m.ref. Okay, some fractions that are ugly, but not the worst thing in the world. When I messed up the negative last time, the fractions look even worse. So that means that x equals, my a is 36 over 265. So 36 over 265 times s over s squared plus 9. And I'm going to break, oh, you can't see. Get this sage stuff out of the way now. Well, not out of the way because I need to reference it, but you don't need to look at it anymore. Okay, and then the next term is 99 over 265. But so I'm now x is the a s over that, and then the b. And the reason I'm splitting them up is because one of them is kind of a cosine, one of them is a sine. And so, but here, I'm going to have the fraction b times, instead of s, it's going to be square root of this 3 over s squared plus 9. And so my term is 99 over 265, but I'll really write it down as 33 over 265 times 3 over that, plus, and then c is 229 over 265. So 229 over 265 times s. Here I might need to figure something out a little bit later. So times s over, hi Liza, do you want to come be in my video? All right, why don't you come over here? Times s minus 2 squared plus 16 plus, come here. Nap time just ended. Can you say hi to the students? No? Still waking up? Okay, got your elephants? Okay. All right, so negative 150. So plus negative 150 over 265 times 1 over s minus 2 squared plus 16. Here, I really should have done, what I should have done here was a different, so here's what I should have done, what maybe you should do here. You've got the s minus 2. The algebra would be so much nicer if instead of like c times s, I'll change a different color, the color blue for what I should have done. I should have done s minus 2 there. It would give me a different c and a different d, and it would be more convenient. I might even do that right now, or else I can salvage it. Let's just try to salvage it. Okay, so what I need, so I want a minus 2 here. Okay, so I guess I'll just add and subtract 2. So I'll do minus 2 there, and then I'm running out of room, so plus 2 over, no, I still got to keep that fraction there, 229 times 2 over 265 over s minus 2 squared plus 16. Okay. It's an ugly way to fix it. Would have been better to have done it right the first time. Oh well. Okay. So I should simplify before I should simplify first. Okay, so x equals 36 over 265 times s over s squared plus 9 plus 33 over 265 times 3 over s squared plus 9 plus 229 over 265. What was that? Did you drop in something?
No.
Oh, you snapped my clipboard. Okay, be careful with that. Times s minus 2 over s minus 2 squared. That's squared plus 16. And then, let's see, 229 times 2 minus 150 is, let's bring up a handy dandy calculator. How about that, Eliza? Will that cheer you up to see a calculator? Okay. There's the calculator. And then we need to do, we've got, the thing we have is we've got a positive 229 times 2 and a subtracting 150. So 229 times 2 equals minus 150 equals 308, which you knew all along, didn't you? Yeah, of course you did. Okay, so so I got a 308, but again, I'm looking for a positive 3. I'm looking for a 4 over plus the fraction times, and leave the fraction out, 4 over s minus 2 squared plus 16, because I wanted this to look like a sign. So I'm going to take a 4 out of the 308. And so dividing that by 4 is 77. So plus 77 over, can you see that? You can see it? Good. 265. Did I make any mistakes? Okay. Well, I've got her seal of approval, so I think I'm mistake-free at this point. So now we're ready, finally ready, after all that algebra, to take the inverse transform. Does that make you happy? We're doing inverse Laplace transform? Yeah, okay. So then we do inverse Laplace transform. So x equals 36 over 265. And this S1, get this guy out of here because I want to look at that table. Hi. The Hot Wheels are just going. So S, yeah, Chick Hicks, yeah, he's up to some dirty tricks.
No.
Okay. So then S over S squared plus A squared is cosine. So cosine of 3t plus 33 over 265 times 3 over S squared, that's sine of 3t. And then this is, Ian, stop touching buttons over there. No, stop touching more buttons, please. Okay. So then we've got 229 over 265. Now, two things. So 229 over 265. No, there's too many things you could actually accidentally get color on. You can go bring that to mommy and ask her for crayons or markers to help us downstairs if you want.
Okay. Remember when I did use one of those on paper?
When I helped you, I was there helping you. And right now I'm doing a video, so I can't help you right now. You wait, I'll help you later. Okay, 229. Now, where was I? I've got the s minus 2 and the s minus 2. So otherwise, this looks like a cosine one, except there's like it's shifted. So the shift means you have a e to the 2t here times cosine of this square root of that is 4, so 4t plus 77 over 265 times, and now that is e to the 2t sine of 4t. Oofta. That was a long one, Eliza. All right, that completes that one.